What is going on, brother?
What's up?
And your mic works. I was about to tell you, quit playing with me.
Hold on, I forgot to mute this other one.
You know that mic works.
I have issues with the camera sometimes, not with the mic so much. But so, what's up, man? How has your week been?
It's been pretty good. So Chase just threw up his 16-month membership.
I saw that.
That is really awesome. Really, really awesome. Chase has been a great member of the community for sure. Sure, Chase has been a great member.
Now, so I do have a couple things before we get. First of all, there's two things I do. There's a little bit of a rant I want to do. Kind of in the beginning, something that's kind of bothered me about this YouTube, what we call this YouTube community. So I want to get that off my chest first. But for any of you guys that are in the chat so far, stay tuned and I know he's in here, and I know he's gonna get us into the whole thing because I know he's getting old and it's getting past his bedtime. So I know JK wants to come in here because I've got a bone to pick with Pop the Chaos Crew, and I have a challenge I'm going to issue out to them because of this. So y'all gonna have to wait till a little bit later to find that one out. So, you all right?
Yeah, I'm with you. I think I'm getting some static through my mics. Anybody hear that? Can you hear that?
A little bit, very little bit, like a little thumping.
That is garbage. It better not be. Garbage. I mean.
Now, also, if you guys have noticed in the chat, don't go voting yet. I didn't tell you what each sections were because, of course, YouTube's little voting thing kind of is wonky. But some of you guys know this, some of you guys don't. I've actually been working on a brand new logo, completely different. Again, remember I told you guys I'm kind of moving away from most of the Funko world, going into the travel world. So I'm trying to rebrand the name a little bit. And I've got three. I've sent out and had 3 different people come up with ideas on logos, and they're not bad. They're pretty decent. But for me, this is a big decision to make because this is a logo I'll probably have for quite a long time. So I need to make the right choice. But I want your say so in there. And with this, for some reason, YouTube, when you do the poll, you can't change yes or no. They only give you have to have yes or no, and you can only have so many extra options. So I couldn't do a 1, 2, or 3. So there's going to be a yes, a no, and a maybe, and that'll correspond in which one that I put up first, and I'll let you know which ones to put in. But I want your opinion on it. So what you got? We lost you. No mic. No mic. Technical difficulties. We have technical difficulties. Go. I didn't mute you this time. We lost. Oh wait, there he goes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Sorry, I had some static and it was going to run me crazy until I got it fixed. I missed your rant.
Well, no, we haven't. First of all, I've heard, this. I was on. Some of you guys know I was on a show last night. I think it's called Pop Around the World with Eric from Two Boys and Their Pops and Sassy Cajun. Fantastic 2 people, stuff like that. Help me focus on showing you guys what I'm doing differently and stuff like that. So some of you guys know, and I don't know if you guys realize, there's all different Funko people out there, all different groups within those Funko people. We have fantastic fans that do come and see us week after week. And for that, we love you for it. But there are some, creators that, it almost seems to be within the YouTube creator world that, you have downside. It's like freaking high school, bro. It's everybody has to have a clique, and everyone has to have a group, and everyone has to have
nice. This is getting good.
So it kind of annoys me when some people try to act like they were agreeing with you and stuff like that. But just because we had disagreed and I called a particular person out on bullshit, that they came out with. They try to go out there now. This was a while back, and I thought this shit was done. This was over, but now they continue to try to make shit up against people that I am friends with, that I know is a blatant lie. And the thing is, there's one thing to go and talk about your past with another person or your issues with another person. There's another thing to blatantly lie about things that and that's what pisses me off. Y'all want to say this is a humble, great community, but yet we have particular people in this community that are backstabbing people that really don't belong anywhere in here. If you want to help one another, you want to be with one another, you want to enjoy each other's company, come and hang out with us. That's what me and Wayne's all about. That's what I know Pop the Chaos is all about. That's what I know Pop Around the World is all about. If you don't want to be that, then leave it to yourself. As my mom would always just tell me, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. Although I never really took that to heart because I'm very critical of a lot of goddamn things, and I'm just that way. But so it pisses me off.
I think that social media, hear me out. I think that social media has developed a group of keyboard warriors that somehow think that it's okay, and especially in content creators. There's something about content creators that think that they can speak to you any way that they'd like. And they forget that at some point and in some time, you're probably going to run into me in person. I can be a pretty nasty person.
Oh, I can be too.
And I think that somehow we've forgotten that because we're hiding behind our keyboard, we think we're safe. And I lost a really good friend over this conversation not too long ago. So look, I don't want to offend you. If you think that maybe this will offend you, put earmuffs on real quick. I will slap the shit out of you in public. I mean, that's just who I am. So if you think that like talking about me on your keyboard is safe, it's probably not. I mean, it's probably not.
The thing is too, you get some people want to whether it's a keyboard warrior, as I like to call them, or it's a person that wants to get up there and do lives and shit like that. Again, if you want to air out what your problems was with this person and how you had an issue with them and how you disliked them, that's one thing. To blatantly lie and make shit up, that's a whole friggin' different thing. And that is bullshit that needs to stop. And I will come after you straight up, for it. Now, again, I'm an asshole, but I'm not a complete asshole, because I still shed on the side of, I don't even know if I'd shed on the side of caution, but I've always been the person where if I've got a problem with you, I'm gonna go straight to you, and we're gonna handle this out between the two of us. I'm not gonna call you out on social media.
No,
you guys don't know who this is. You don't even know who they called out, and I'm not gonna go in that direction. That's just not it. To be honest with you, I know this may sound bad, but it's none of your business. But I want to vent a little bit about it and stuff like that. So that's why I'm not going to call people out by their name.
And you shouldn't. And
but
that's
that person and take it straight to you.
That's the one strange thing I found out about this community kind of early on that kind of is an ugly side to it, is that for some reason there's a lot of people all trying to stab the other person in the back. And I don't really understand it, because I grew up where I love everybody and I trust everybody until you give me a reason not to. Mm-hmm. And the second you give me a reason not to, then we're no longer cool. And that's why I'm so quick to block people. It's not because I don't want to hear their side of it. It's because I'm not here for negativity. Yeah. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to argue with somebody over the price of something. I'm not here to hear someone talk bad about someone else. I'm not here for any of that. So the second that you get that way with me, I just block you. It's that simple.
That's usually the easiest thing. Well, I'm here to be a content creator. I love what I do. I love making content. I love, the little bit that I come and hang out with you guys and do this thing. But yeah, that's just, and the thing is, I'm a little bit of an opposite. I don't trust anybody. I live by a motto of I don't trust nobody until you give me that trust to believe in you. I have trust issues, and I've always had kind of trust issues for many years. But that's just me. But yeah, it's there will be words that'll be said, but it'll be between in closed doors.
So anyways, the moral of the story is this community needs to quit the high school nonsense because it's just nonsense. Cut that out. Let's all love each other. Let's all get along. We're all here for the same reasons. Let's hit that chat room real quick because I have some crazy stuff that I want to go over. I got some purge mass coming up.
So we got Christina Payne in the house already.
Payne is in the house.
Of course, I already called JKL because I know JK, not against JKL. I know he works real early in the morning. I give him crap because he's old, but he works real early in the morning, so he's got to get to sleep, and we kind of have a later show now. But I know he wants to know because I called him out. I called them all out on Instagram, backstage.
I don't even know.
You guys, I'm calling you all out. I got a bone to pick with Pop the Chaos.
Oh no!
And so we're gonna get to that a little bit later. But of course, we got Chase's Kingdom, Hails the Kingdom in here. We got Zach Bonifer in the house. What's going on, man? Nadia, aka Little Monster, what's going on? I saw the comment. I'm glad you had a blast at the Comic-Con. Looks like I did see some panels from that event, so looked like it was a good time. We have Florida Nerd Channel from Kentucky.
I knew it was coming.
We've got who else we got? We got Fet's Frequency.
He's in the house.
And we got Tilts Pops.
Me and Fet like live in the same like pop chasing grounds, by the way. The same pop chasing grounds. We just haven't run into each other somehow.
Battling for Pops in the wild. Although I know he's a big anime guy.
Do you have any box open today?
No.
I got one of my Entertainment Earth mystery boxes that I'm going to get opened up here in just a little bit. But I kind of want to talk about something. So Funko released this I don't know how to say it. I'm going to call it a purge mask. Funko released a purge mask. It was either today or yesterday, or it was one of these days. That's going to be a limited 3,000 piece run for the San Diego Comic-Con. And I say purge mask because somebody had kind of made an article about it being a purge mask, and I never really looked at them in this light until I read this article. And then I said, oh no, that's what they've made. Check this out. Look, it's going to sell out because it's a limited run. So before anybody says it's not going to sell out, try and keep in mind, right, that it is a limited run. And every time Funko makes something in a limited run, it sells out right away.
Chase has like the Batman one of that thing. And I'm sorry. That thing just hit his leg. And the problem with that one being even worse is because the sight hole kind of makes it look like it's got a weird unibrow type of thing going on here.
You know you're buying this.
Oh no.
Don't give me that nonsense. You know this is on your buy list.
Hell no.
You know that you're gonna get a giant Funko Freddy.
No interest in this ever.
And then we're going out on
this isn't even something that should have ever been made.
I love it. I'm buying 5 of them. I think this thing is awesome. So they had to limit this guy to a 3,000 piece run. You know they did that so that he would sell out. I mean, let's be honest with each other. Every time they put a number on something, it's so that it would sell out.
I don't even think that shit's gonna sell out.
Hey, look,
you could put a 10 piece limited edition, and that bitch still ain't gonna sell out.
I'm putting this on. Oh, if it's 10, I'm buying all 10 of them. I'm putting this on, and I'm gonna make a whole video of me going around with this thing on, catching people's reactions. I promise you that this is a video that is coming in the future. Oh, I can't take it.
Oh, it's stupidity like this. It makes my head hurt.
This thing, I don't even know what to say about it.
Yeah.
All right, so I gotta know how many of y'all are going to buy this thing, and you're gonna wear it, and you're gonna pimp it, and you're gonna have this thing. Oh my god. Come on, how many are you buying? I'm buying 5 of them at least.
I buy it just to burn it.
I'm buying 5 of them at least. At least 5 of these guys is going down.
No,
I mean, at least 5 of them is going down. I'm telling you. Gotta have that squirt gun fight. Look, Chase,
I don't like Funko Freddy even closely remote to that to even consider that being something. I mean, you want I mean, damn near it looks like you're buying a friggin' Conan mask with a crown.
I'm 100% down, Chase. I've kind of been giving everybody some time, and I'm gonna hit everybody up a message here soon. For those who are in the chat that don't know what Chase is talking about, I kind of sent out a message to probably like 20 people, all inviting everybody to come to a massive squirt gun fight at my house. I have some other things I want to do for charity while everybody is here, and there's an island that's directly from my house that I think I'm gonna rent out, but I kind of need to know everybody that's gonna be coming before I like dedicate myself to spend a couple of $1,000s for a weekend. But anyways, I've kind of been giving everybody some time, and then I'm gonna like shoot another message back out there to see exactly who's coming and who's not. But I'm hoping for at least 10 other content creators. Will be pretty awesome.
I'll be there.
That's what I'm hoping for. That's my hopes, because I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Seriously though, I am seriously God's to honest buying one of these guys if I can, and I am seriously God's to honest going to make a video getting people's reactions in public to this thing.
You should go film going and buying pops from Target. And
I cannot believe that this thing is even a real thing.
No, it shouldn't be. It should never have been. I mean, what are they going to start having masks of the two dumbasses that go onto their Instagram all the time?
I honestly cannot believe that thing is a real thing. I honestly can't. I'm so like thrown back by it that I've got to buy one. I'm gonna hang it on my wall. I'm honestly going to make a video with it. This thing is going down. Chase says he is in, so I will get you down. Chase, like I said, though, I'm gonna send out a message probably next week, just asking everybody who's down and who's not. While I'm getting this one open, you're gonna have to like tell me how many of these are you buying? How many of them are you after?
-10.
What do you mean -10? You're not getting -10. You're buying you one.
-10. Never gonna happen.
Definitely happening. It's going down.
I would buy a Blueberry watch for $25 before I bought that thing.
What are you on? What is wrong with you hating on Funko Freddy? You know everybody needs a massive Funko Freddy.
No,
I'm gonna be Funko Freddy for Halloween this year. That's how this is going down. What do we got? I think I know what this is. I think that maybe this is going to be my...
Oh, that's Cypress Hill.
I got a question. So I see that there's only a few people in here, which is probably good, to be honest. If I took a picture of Willie Nelson randomly and posted it on Instagram, who would know what I was implying? Would you know what I was implying?
Yeah.
It's gonna start happening. So here's another one. Dr. Green Thumb from Cypress Hill. He is number, let's get him pulled all the way up there. Let's remove this one. He is number 266 out of the group. The box on him is actually done pretty well, to be honest with you. I didn't expect it to be done that well. I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm really huge into collecting the music stuff.
Oh yeah,
it says "Be Real" is Dr. Green Thumb. This one's pretty awesome. So I have to go after a few of them. All your rock and roll stuff, all of your 90s stuff, all of that stuff is in my wheelhouse. He's check out what's in his hand. He got "Feed Me Seymour."
Oh yeah, I just noticed what that plant was.
"Feed Me Seymour." That one's pretty cool. I can't believe that they put a mouth on him. You know, you don't typically.
Yeah, you don't really see mouth or the teeth on Pop.
You don't really see a whole lot of Pops with mouth on them. So I'm kind of blown away that this one has a mouth on it, but I think it's really cool that they did. His glasses probably could have used a little help though, because they're super fogged over. You really can't see through them. I'm kind of disappointed that I can tell that his mouth is a stencil. Other than that, I mean, they did a really good job on it. Here lately, Funko's done a really good job at painting their Pops. You know, and you couldn't necessarily say that a year ago. Yeah. A year ago, you would have looked at the Pop and you'd have said, man, they did a horrible job at that. But here lately, they've been doing a really good job. And I don't know if they like moved stuff over to the United States or what they did exactly, but you can definitely tell that they've been doing a much better job at getting them painted than they did a year ago. I'm probably going to have to make a video just on this one, though. Me and Dr. Green Thumb are going to have to, like...
Cool. I think that'd be cool.
Me and Dr. Green Thumb are going to have to, like, go do an adventure or something. The Adventures of Dr. Green Thumb.
Put him on the dash of the car.
Yeah, I don't know if I sit him on the dash. That might be, like, a little too Implying a little too much. So I don't know if I'll put him on dash of the car, but I thought that one's super cool. So tell me, you're not buying any of those?
No,
None of those are getting bought.
not on my radar.
So let's see what else I have on our radar today. They have some really cool stuff that kind of just released. So we have a new album that's going to be coming out. That's a lot like the Guns N' Roses. You remember when they came out with the Guns N' Roses? They came out with the Kiss one. I bought the Kiss one and the Guns N' Roses, but I really didn't get any of the other ones. Check this one out right here. I think you're going to be into this one. I know a lot of people are going to be into this one. We have
Alice in Chains.
Alice in Chains.
They put Lane in there. That's cool.
So that one is going to be, I think that one's way up in the numbers too. You know, they've been jumping around. Yeah, this one's 31. They've been jumping around like crazy numbers here lately when it comes to the albums. They've been jumping one way or the other. It's kind of been insane.
But that was a great album. The Dirt album was so good. Although I would have loved to see them do the album of the Jar of Flies over Dirt, but both of them are great.
I think if you're an Alice in Chains fan, this is probably one of them that you're going to want to go out and get your hands on. This is what I am going to say about these, though. That's not a real album in the other side, so it's slightly misleading when you're looking at them. I mean, it's slightly misleading. It's not the real album cover. It's just cardboard print, and then the album that's sitting behind them is not a real album. Like, you couldn't physically take that album out and then play it, right? I mean, it's not a physical album.
What are we talking about here? If you're talking your banner, Mr. Tech, yes, I like. No, as far as the logo, I haven't shown those out yet. Anyway, sorry, but no, yeah. I think what's great about this one is the fact that, of course, Alice in Chains is still out there touring, but of course, everybody knows they have a newer singer. This has the original singer, Lane Staley, of course, with his iconic pink hair that he had during that album, and I think everything about this is awesome. And great tribute they did. I think.
I honestly didn't know that they were still out there touring with another lead singer, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the other guy is fantastic. He sounds a lot like Lane, stuff like that. But yeah, they've produced a couple albums with them and stuff like that, and they still go out and tour. Although their break, because I think Jerry Cantrell just put out another solo album. So they're taking a break at the moment.
I don't know. I do know that Alice in Chains is a really badass band, but buyers beware when you pick it up. It's super big. It takes up a god awful amount of room. If you put it on a shelf, like if you buy those shelves, like black shelves from Walmart, like I did, the ones you kind of put together, it takes up the whole shelf. I mean, like it takes up the entire shelf from side to top to, I mean, the entire shelf it takes up. I mean, so it is that big. The cardboard on them's not holding up that well. I mean, I can look at it now and see that there's some serious separation going on. It's great in theory. This is one of those products that I think Funko has still not perfected, and I don't think they're going to until people quit buying them. Is what I'm trying to say there. And I was going to say until people just start exiting from that line. Until people quit buying these, they're not going to fix it. And that's this crazy thing with Funko, is that they don't fix things unless people quit buying them, and they're not going to fix that until we stop buying them. I'm currently not buying any of the albums unless they come in the old school, that little square. I'm not buying any of the comic covers. I'm not doing any of that until they start fixing the cardboard warping issues they have. But you've seen the video with that. We've talked about that in the past. I mean, we don't need to beat a dead dog with that one, but there's just a god awful lot of stuff that they need to fix. Yeah, we don't need to beat
a dead horse.
Dead dog, dead horse, whatever it is. Y'all know what I was saying. Y'all knew what I was saying. So Amazon Prime days. Do you shop Amazon?
I do. But before we get to that, I do want to get to what people saying. I did take down the other one. I think it was people getting confused by it. So real quick, if you don't mind, I just want to show up these three. I want y'all's opinion, and I'll tell you which word this goes for in the poll, and then I'll post up the poll. So real quick, I need some opinion. So I'm going to show you all the three options. This first one, if you like this one, vote yes. So this is the first one. This one, if you like this one, vote yes. If you like this one, there's some reason the background lost, but we'll go ahead and go with it anyways. This is the number two. This is, if you like this one, vote no. I know that's really misconceiving, but yes, this is the second one, and then the third one. If you like this one, vote maybe. So again, remember this is going off of the new style of vlogging I'm doing, stuff like that. So the poll's going up now. I'll put it up again later. But yeah, let me know what y'all think.
Put that first one back up, Simon. I'm confused.
First
what
one?
do you mean? What do you mean? You're gonna have to like help me out on this one. Help me out what you mean by 24/7. So this one I think is my favorite, but let me give you my concerns. My concerns are if you make a sticker or a decal out of this one, those birds that you see in the palm trees, they're super, yeah, they're just gonna look like little dots. I mean, they're super cool, like looking at it, but I think that maybe you need to delete that part of it. Just because when you go to make something out of it, it might come out looking, unless you make it really big. I mean, if you made it really big, it'd probably stay there. But if you tried to do any of the smaller stickers like we typically do, I think that you would lose a little bit there. But I think that's my favorite one. Favorite one thus far, I think, is that one.
It's a good one, and this one I like a lot too. I like the castle, I like the wave. You know, like I said, both of them are iconic. Now, again, and maybe you're getting confused. Simon, you got to remember, this is, you know, I just like I said in last night's show that I was on. I mean, you got to remember, this live right here is probably the only Funko thing I do left. Everything is going towards the travel, the Disney, the Florida, the adventure type area. Whether I do a live stream from the parks or whether I do a vlogging video, it's going to be mainly towards that. So my 3 items I told these designers is, when you write them, I want people to think Disney, I want people to think Florida, and I want people to think travel. That was my premise between that. So yes, it's completely different from anything I've had before, but
you haven't completely abandoned Funkos, though, right? I mean, you're still
showing
me videos. Right. I mean, you're still collecting them. You'll probably throw in some Funko video here or there on the park. I mean, so don't say that you've completely gotten out of it. You're moving on into other things, right? I mean, it's your natural progression, right? We all grow. There's this crazy thing in life, right? We all grow in different directions, and as life goes on, there's maybe some things that sway you in one direction or another, but the purpose of life is to continue to grow and to continue to learn, right? I mean, and when those stop, I mean, it's I mean, what is left? I mean, so you're not stopping something, you're just growing into other things.
Yeah.
Right now, it's don't use the word stop. People associate like stop with I've decided today that I'm just gonna stop smoking. Even though, check this out, I haven't smoked a cigarette in 3 years. 3 years.
That's good. That's
3
really
years.
Good.
I haven't smoked a cigarette in 3 years. I thought about that today at work. So today at work, I decided that I was going to go back into managerial stuff. It's been a long time since I've like stepped into the manager me, right? I guess is the way to put it. I've been a swim coach for a really long time, right? And I've I've been a manager with this employer before, and they've kind of wanted me to go back into a manager role, and I kind of stepped back and said that I wasn't going to do it the last 2 years, and then like the last couple of weeks, me and Jess have been talking, and I just kind of decided that I was going to go back into it, right? So I'm not stopping anything. I'm just kind of growing into other things, right? So you're just growing. We're always growing. Amazon Prime Days have started
today and tomorrow.
Even though I probably shouldn't be talking about Amazon Prime because I work for their direct competitor. but
you can't doubt deals. I mean, I didn't find a ton myself for me, but there's a lot out there, and they're always dropping more between today and tomorrow.
I don't care about their deals for real. Their deals are kind of like boring to me. But let me tell you what they did do. They dropped deals on
Funkos. Oh yeah, went down.
So Mr. Towley, I think, is a must for everyone, just in case you don't know this. I think that this one is a must, and you have to go get your hands on him. So Mr. Towley is on there. That he went from, what do they give him, a 33% discount? They got the Star Wars on there at a 31%.
I will throw this up. Hey, we got an affiliate link. If you
want use JKL's affiliate link.
Use this affiliate link. Buy some pops. Help out a good friend.
JKL, are you a moderator? Is he a moderator? Can you make him one?
JKL,
throw a link up there.
Link.
Throw your link up there. Don't play around. Don't tell them to use the link. Throw the link out there. Then everybody use JKL's link. Make sure y'all are using that link. I say plug away. I love plugs.
Do it.
So Iron Man is a cool one.
That's a good one because that's from the Assemble series.
Yes, I have seen this one in person. This is a really cool pop. I don't know that I would run out and buy it, to be completely honest with you, but it is a really cool pop. I'm kind of over the Iron Mans at this point though, so I might be super biased when it comes to
like
Iron
the
Man.
Ahsoka. The Ahsoka's cool.
That one's really cool. Boba, not
Boba. $5 for Din Djarin.
Yeah, I was about to call him Boba Fett.
That might be a must. I just saw the Stranger Things. I looked earlier, so they're still adding more and more. Yeah. I looked at this list earlier, and 11 was not on there. So I might have to go buy that right after I get off of this.
Some of these pops, to be honest, are a steal. I mean, so like Din Djarin right now is
Din Djarin's a steal.
49. I mean, they took 54. I mean, that's look, honestly, that's kind of a steal. I mean, now 11 is
Christina, keep looking though, because like I said, I looked at this list earlier where it stopped, and there's pops on here now. Like President Loki was not on there earlier, so they're constantly adding more on there. Hey, JKL just dropped a link for his link for Towley. Now remember, even if you hit that link and you buy something completely different, he still gets credit as long as you got Amazon.
So hit that link when you're going to go on Amazon. Check this out. This is what I'm going to do for that. This is JKL special right here.
I thought you were going, I thought you were going Smokey.
No, JKL special. Didn't JKL send you that one?
No, Chase sent me that one.
Chase sent you that one. Oh, well, then I got to go this way.
No.
I'm sorry.
Damn!
Anyways, let me get off that one.
I was thinking more of this. I was thinking more of this.
That's some serious shit. You lucky you my boy.
You're my boy. All right. 11. Look, this is why I'm going
That's
to say
a good price.
It is, but it's all right. Let me rant for a minute.
Okay, I want to hear this one.
Let me rant for a minute.
This is the night of ranting.
I'm struggling with these deluxe pops. So the deluxe pops are not any bigger than the actual pop. They don't do a whole lot to justify going from $12 to $30. They
Example. But I think if you're setting a scene, it's a little different.
Exhibit A. They took Maleficent and they put her on a stand.
Yeah.
This stand is awesome. This is a beautiful, beautiful stand. I love these stands. This is one of the coolest things Funko has done it's knowing that. This is one of the coolest things Funko has done in a long time, right? So at Hot Topic, this is a Hot Topic exclusive, $15.
It's a good
$15.
Pop. It's a good
pop. I think 15 is right at the cap.
Yeah.
For a pop. Then you take and you do. This is going to be a bad example.
No, you need to do your Sword of the Stone.
Hold on, I got to find it. I think it was one of them that got damaged in the flood.
Sword of the Stone is probably a good example.
Yeah, Sword of the Stone is the best one, but they've kind of hold on. I got one. Give me 2 seconds. I got one.
Da, 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 da.
All right, so the box is damaged, so don't pay the box no attention. Let's not pay this any attention. We're just gonna get him open. It's already jacked up. Who cares? All right, got water spots and all kind of nonsense on it. So then you take one. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Then you take one, and you put it in that bigger box.
Yeah, they're no different. Then you pay $30.
There's no difference in buying the deluxe pop and buying the regular pop.
But you got a stone and a sword.
They're almost identical in size. This one's platform might be...
Oh, they are identical in size.
It might be just a hair bigger. Just a hair bigger. And then you charge me double what a normal pop would cost. I think that they should just slap the shit out of me.
Well, that's like, did you see that Harry Potter one that came out where he was facing the mirror? I think it was him and Dumbledore was facing the mirror. That thing was like $60, or I think more than that. I'm like, what the hell? Who the hell is going to pay $60 for this thing? It's not any bigger than a normal pop.
So I think that they should just slap me. Is what they should do when they make a deluxe pop. There should be somebody standing there with a white glove on, and he should be dressed like a butler. And when you go to grab the pop, he should just slap the iodine out of you. That way you feel like you've got an extra $15 worth of pop.
The way I'm going to say it, though, for something like a Stranger Thing, now that one I get. That's not really, there's not multiple ones to it. Now, the Stranger Thing one, I'm more to it because if you get that one, you're going to want all four because you're going to want the whole scene.
But it's $30.
Well, now you can get on set for $20.
So help me out here, because I need some help from the chat on this one. I recall, now I need your help because I could be completely off, right? I could be having some Mandela effect. I believe that the deluxe pops used to be $20, right?
25.
And then they went to 24, right?
Yeah.
And now they're at 30. I went to Target and I grabbed that frog, and I didn't see it sitting around here, but I grabbed the Frog of Thunder, right? Mm-hmm. And I got to the cash register with it, and I about fainted. You know how you get to something and you scan it? I had to look at the self-scanner for 2 minutes. The young lady that was working them had to come over to me. Appreciate you, brother. I don't have a drink. You're right. I got you though. Watch this. Damn! The young lady that was working all of the 20 registers that they had there had to come over to me and make sure that I was okay, because I was looking at the screen and I was looking at the pop and I was looking at the screen and I was looking at the pop, and I kept thinking that maybe it must have rang up as a 10-inch pop. I kept thinking, well, this thing must have rang up as a 10-inch pop. This is not a 10-inch pop. This is.
Well, JK, I agree there is some inflation in there, but to a certain aspect, like that Sword in the Stone, that no reason I think should have ever been $30 at all, ever. That was a $20 pop at best because you're adding a little bit more in there, maybe 25. But no, it to me, the inflation's gone too much.
Am I wrong though? I mean, I
think it depends in the perspective of what it is. Again, I know that the 11 pop is the same exact size, but it's, for me, it's about the scene, the set, what it's showing. Something like that, Sword in the Stone, yeah, I would feel ripped off. I mean, even for me, even my Captain Hook up there, where he's in the ride capsule, I mean, that's a $30 pop that I bought at Target, and he's the same exact size as that.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna.
Anyways, moving along.
I'm dropping it. I'm gonna let it go. But 11, I think at $20 is a good price. I think that's a pretty solid price at $20. The Loki, I'm not so sure like how. Ooh, I didn't even notice.
Agatha's a good steal.
Wow, that is. Is that it? That's not an exclusive, is it? Is that
no?
Is that an exclusive?
No.
Are you sure? No, it is.
That's
it
just
is
a regular one.
This is a really cool pop though. You got to give that one some credit.
I love the shade, the color shading on that pop.
Well, they did a great job with this one altogether. The hair looks good on it. I love the metallic they have in the dress. Everything they did with this pop is pretty cool. I mean, the fact that they hid the stand a little better. She's going to be off the ground a little bit. That one's an all around like really, really good deal. I think that's a good one. Princess Leia, $8. I don't really know.
That Mando, not so much. I mean,
yeah, $10. They should have discounted some of these further than they did.
Spider-Man's a decent price. I'd go for that one.
The Olaf's
a steal.
Olaf is a steal. If you don't grab that Olaf at $5, I'm seriously concerned. Agatha, look at that. Look at JKL throwing those links.
JKL's on point.
He's on point tonight. Throw those links up there. So I think that the Agatha is pretty cool. I mean, I could get down with that one. I mean, I could get down with that one. I believe I could get down with that one.
They're trying to get rid of a lot of Mandos.
Grogu. don't
that
know.
armory, that both of those right there, I don't think are really worth it. The armor one,
They're really not that good.
This next one is. That's a good price for Sam. He was pretty well, and the Ahsoka one, the Ahsoka that with the 2 lightsabers, that's a good price.
Once again, though, I don't know if Princess Leia is a really good price at $8.
See, there's that Harry Potter one I was just talking about. Original price $60.
$60.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
What makes this worth $60?
That I have no. I mean, okay, 2 pops. I mean, at least $20, and they're staring at a box.
Some of these, look, Funko's lost their mind on the price of some of these guys. I think this is a pretty good deal, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I have that one.
I know you have this one. I think that this one's a pretty good deal. I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
I have that.
That one is priced out at $19. It's into one of those deluxe pops again, so they got it priced at $30. I'm telling you.
Again, that's a Swarma set. So hey, where do we go? We there it goes.
Yeah, it looked like it hit these crazy pop. Have you seen
my kids are crazy with those friggin'.
Are your kids playing with those a lot?
They have tons of them, and they do play with them. Yes.
Lunch with Wayne. Zach, you can have anytime you want to have lunch. You just let me know. I got you. So,
hey JK, take it easy, brother.
Yes, sir. Have a good night, brother.
I'm sure Chase will fill you in on my my call out of Pop the Chaos.
So they have definitely added a lot more of these, because earlier I started off with where I'm at right now. This is where I started off earlier with Ray, and then it just kind of went from there. There's a lot of these pops that I don't really understand.
Hawkeye, the Hawkeye one's cool. Kevin Smith, I mean, he's a classic. I mean, if you're a big Kevin Smith fan, you're in there. That one, I don't know.
Was this a $34 pop?
Originally, yeah.
What?
Yeah, the whole scene of it.
That's probably why I didn't buy it. That is probably why I didn't buy that one. Because I don't know what makes that worth $35. I don't know. I get it that it's a scene, but to me, when I start getting into that kind of money, I'm gonna go after the hot.
Yeah, but look at the next one. Look at the different price. You got the pop scenes, and then you got a Selena Kyle on a motorcycle. Original price is $17.82, and they got it 50% off.
So I think that Funko needs to be careful. I think if they're not careful and their prices continue to get too high, people are going to do what I just said. Why buy this when I'll just buy the hot toy? If it's going to be half the price of a hot toy, I'm just going to buy the hot toy.
Hot toys are a lot more detailed, so
right. And most of the time I can get them in the 8 scale, and I can pose them, I can move them, I can do all kinds of craziness to them. They're not stuck in a move. They're normally 12 inches or taller, so they're pretty decent figures. They normally go up in price. You almost never hear of a hot toy that went down in price. Every once in a while you'll get on somewhere where one of them didn't do that great, but it doesn't happen often.
I do completely agree with you, Chase, on that Selena Kyle. If you didn't see the movie, you'd have no idea who the hell that was.
Yeah, I don't have any clue who that is or what it's about or what's going on. But they need to be real careful in their pricing, because I feel like their pricing is starting to hit a spot. Yeah. There's a lot. The coolest thing about Funko and what Funko had going for them is that everybody could afford a $10 figure. Everybody.
I think that's why a lot of people would go to places like Target or Walmart and go there, because Target and Walmart typically keep theirs between $8 and $10.
Right. So almost everybody can afford a $10 figure. Yeah. When you start getting into $50,
yeah,
there's not a lot of people that can afford
that. Those really are focused towards the collector and not the average everyday consumer.
I think that they better be real careful that they don't start crossing that line, because I even think that collectors won't be that dedicated. I even believe that if they get too far, the collectors will start collecting other things.
Well, that's like the diecast. I mean, other than you know, the Captain America one, which I'm a huge fan of, that I would have jumped on. I have no interest in it because to me, I wouldn't mind getting them if they were maybe half the price that they were, but to me, and that Bo-Katan is pretty awesome.
I mean, at
$5,
$5,
it's a friggin' steal.
$5, it's a steal. I think that the Funkoverse is a steal at $12. The Captain America, the Iron Man, the Black Panther, and the
Original price $40.
Yeah, in the Black Widow, I think that is a steal. I picked up one similar to this that was at Target discounted for like $14. I really like the game. I can't figure out how to play it though. It's super complicated to play, so I haven't really like sat down and figured out how to play it. But they say that once you learn, you can play. I mean, they say that once you learn it, you got it. I think that the heavy armor Mandalorian is a steal at $8.99.
I do agree with you too, Chase. I think typically single pops do hold their value better than any movie scene, any jumbo pop, single normal 3-inch pops hold their value better than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's facts. That is facts. that is 100% fact. Show me a movie moment or a pop ride that went way up in price and it stayed there.
I will say is this,
with the exception of the Disney ride that they took down, with the exception of that Prejudice ride that they took down.
This one's been sitting at about $120 for about a year now.
Nobody's talking to you. Here, hold that back up there. Put that back up there. Nobody likes you. Quit telling on me.
It's on sale. It's actually on eBay, by the way. I'll throw
that's
that
pretty cool.
in there.
That one's pretty cool. So I think that they need to be careful, right? Because I only have one 10-inch pop that I can tell you went way up in price, and that was my Boba Fett. So my Target exclusive Boba Fett went way up in price.
Yeah, Simon, you sold that for $40. That person got a steal. That thing's been about $120 for about a year now.
Yeah, well, that's really cool. I didn't know that. All right, moving on. Nobody's buying LeBron China James.
Nobody's buying LeBron. Ursula is cool. That people will jump on Ursula. She's a classic. I still don't think Leia. Another version of Leia. No.
My problem with Leia is there's just not enough that tells me it's Leia.
Yeah, other than the hair. The little bit of that part in the hair is going to tell you a little bit, but yeah.
I love all of the droid stuff. Ooh.
That's a great deal right there. Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
This is a pretty good deal, though.
I might have to jump on that. $10 for a double pop.
That's a pretty good deal, though. Tweedledee, Tweedledum. This is one of them that'll go up in price sooner or later. I mean, this one will go up in price.
Mad Hatter for $10 too.
Let's see
over there. I saw.
I didn't see that. Where did I miss that?
Oh no! If you click on there, see it on the side, on the right side. Go to the right side.
What am I missing?
You see Tweedledum. No, up.
Oh, I see that.
You see Mad Hatter $10.
Yes, Mad Hatter for $10. So this is all the ones they made in black lights. Remember that? All of these were made into a black light pop.
Except for the Tweedledees. They didn't do the Tweedledee.
Except for the Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So I think all of those were a pretty good price. I mean, look, Amazon Prime Days, they've got some cool stuff going on. I didn't expect them to do like a pop drop. Yeah. The Onward pop is $4.29.
I would pick that up. I like that. That's a huge deal. I would pick that up easily.
The problem with Grogu is once you have one Grogu, you have all.
I had one, and he's eating a frog, and I'm probably that's the only Grogu I will ever.
I have like 9 of them. They're all exactly the same. How I got sucked into buying 9 of them is beyond me because they're all basically the same. The gingerbread man is from Fortnite. No, none of your Fortnite stuff ever held any value. We have another China James. Surprise, surprise.
There's another Thor from the Assemble series.
So that Thor's at 16 versus 30. I mean, I could see paying 16 for it. That's a pretty decent deal.
That one, that's not really much of a deal on Gizmo.
They didn't really give you a whole lot on that one. This one I think is a pretty good deal. Whitney Houston. I mean, that's pretty decent, to be honest with you. $7.99 is not bad. Whitney might go up at
the Watcher. I think they could have done better on that.
Oh wow,
that's not that good a one.
Yeah, they didn't give you a deal on that one. They don't like you on that one. Olaf's been a good deal
for $7-8.
Undertaker. That's not terrible.
Of course, now we got a bunch of stupid Hydro Dip series ones that I will not buy.
What do you mean Hydro Dip series?
It's hard. It's not good. They're not called art series because there's no art in that by
Check
any
this
means.
out. Simon says that Tweedledee and Tweedledum are at 50 right now. I mean, so go buy them and flip them.
You got to buy that for $10. Go flip it for 40.
That's right. I'm all about flipping at this moment. I've 100% got your back. If you flip pops and somebody gives you a hard time, you send them to me. I 100% have your back at this moment. If you're not like flipping pops at this moment to supply your collection, I'm concerned about you.
All I will say for an art series, something that was selling for $24. Again, a super art series, they're forcing you to buy it with hard stacks. $9. Now it's actually back down to a reasonable price.
I was about to say that because it comes with a hard stack. I mean, it honestly might be worth
for $10.
I mean,
now, for $10 for the hard stack, you've got your value right there.
So this what if pop, I think is priced reasonably. I mean, it's only $10 off, but that's.
I think Chase has that one. That one looks really cool.
Really cool looking pop. I mean,
I would take that one out of the box because that just looks.
I would too. I would too. Speaking of out of the box, check this out. I don't know if y'all caught this video, but if you didn't catch this video, I'm concerned about y'all. Speaking of out of the box.
Oh yeah, I haven't got a chance to see it yet, but I saw your thumbnail on it.
This thing is so cool. this thing. Check this out. Check this out.
What's funny is, have you seen the new Thor movie yet?
Have I seen the new what?
Thor movie?
No, I have not. Do not spoil it for me because me and Jess are going to go see it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare spoil this one for me. I haven't seen it yet. I normally go and see them the day they come out. I did not make it. I had some other stuff that we were doing, so I did not make it.
On Saturday to go watch it.
We're going to go watch it, so don't you dare spoil this one for me. That is
Simon. Hey, thanks for coming on by, buddy.
Simon, have a good night, brother. We truly, truly appreciate you so much more than you know. And I still got your pop that I got to get in the mail. I haven't gotten it in the mail. Everybody else's stuff has been mailed off. I'm holding yours off as I always do. I'm going to send you some cool stuff with it.
Something that I have probably said multiple times before. I am horrible with shipping stuff, and I truthfully am sorry for that.
I really think that I'm pretty decent at shipping stuff, but when it comes to Simon, because Simon lives in Canada, I like to send.
I thought you said you were going to feed the kids.
I like to send when I'm sending Simon stuff, I like it to be a little bit bigger package, right? Because Simon sends me candy and goodies. I like to return the favor when I'm sending Simon stuff. Oh, okay. So I like to send him some candy and goodies back that way. He sends me these arrows. Oh my god!
Arrows are good.
My god!
Here's the thing: is I can go there at the Canada Pavilion in Epcot. I can go get those all day long.
Oh, well, see, I don't have anywhere here in Indiana that I can go buy those things. Just trust me that I would go buy those if they were sitting here in Indiana.
Actually, you know what? Actually, I want to know if Simon, if you guys sell them over there, I think it's from England, and they used to sell them at Epcot in England, and they were absolutely phenomenal. But there's a little candy, and actually, Nadia, I don't know if Nadia's still here. She may be able to tell me. They used to sell these little candies called penguins. They didn't look like a penguin in any way, but there's this chocolate little candy bar. Oh my god, they were one of the best freaking candies I ever had. Epcot for some reason stopped selling them, but I've been trying to find somebody that still gets them.
So I like to hook Simon up when I'm sending him stuff because it's going over to Canada. So I still got your pop. I promise you it's coming your way. I just haven't gotten it in the mail yet. The what if pop, I think that's really cool, especially that it's what did they Captain Carter? So
Captain Carter, yeah, Captain Carter, and that's actually Steve Rogers inside the
Hydro Stomper.
Yeah,
the Hydro Stomper is really cool. I didn't get into the mech stuff, but if you did,
I've sold. I think I've got some on for sale. I just didn't get into them.
$5.99 is not bad. So if you get into that stuff, I mean, make sure you pick that one up. I think. Look.
Oh, so you do know what I'm talking about, Simon.
What?
You get some penguins, man. We're going to have to talk. He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Man, you made me lose my whole train of thought. I just lost it.
Sorry.
Here we go. Let's reboot. I got to reboot a little bit. All of them that are like $5.99. Let's be honest, they're probably selling for more than $5.99.
Oh yeah.
So if you don't, if you don't have these and you were going to add something to your collection, and it's at $5.99 right now, I think it's going to be at $5.99 for the next couple of days. So maybe you have to wait till you get your paycheck or whatever, what have you. If you're going to buy these pops, I say you do it while they're $5.99. I mean, just be honest. I mean, and then if you sell it later, you're going to sell it for more than $5.99. I mean, that's one of those spots where you know this Dragon Ball Z right now, this guy is selling for more than $5.99. I don't think there's a single Dragon Ball Z pop in existence that sells for less than $5.99. I mean,
Dragon Ball Z can be tough. I've still had a while to sell some.
No, I can't really talk about the whole Taskmaster a whole lot. I don't know what he's
That's a
about.
good. They've had a couple different versions of Taskmaster. That's more the original look of him, but I mean that's still a decent one.
Well, this is one of those Amazon exclusives. You know how that goes. Amazon has to like come up with some crazy exclusives sometimes. They have a lot of Olafs right now.
Yeah, well, they had that whole line of Olaf. I don't think it really sold much, to be honest.
It must not have sold that great. Olaf must not have like flew off the shelves. Once again, it looks like you can buy all of these guys.
Yeah, you get the Black Widow one we saw up top, and
then we've had the Iron Man one. We've had this one. So it looks like you can kind of buy all of those. You want to be honest though. If you put those in a set, if you had that together, and it was sitting on your shelf or it was sitting somewhere,
it would be a good shelf setup.
It's probably a really good shelf setup to be.
I don't know though, because see, that's why I said like that was it the Guardians one, because their stadium setup I think is a good setup. The shawarma one, if I put that right on the center of my shelf, I don't know, you would just see a bunch of characters back to back because they're sitting at a table. So I don't know. I'd have to see it fully set up to see.
No. I think this is one of them that you either have to put on one of the half shelves. You know what I'm talking about? Like just a 2-tier shelves that you can buy. And it has to be on top, or it has to be in some kind of a glass display so where you can see all the way around it. It's one of them where you're going to have to be able to see the whole thing to appreciate it. But if you set it up to where you could, it's a display.
I guess Chase said he set up the whole thing on morning review a couple weeks ago. Sorry, I've been my wife's to keep me busy in the morning, so I keep forgetting to
I try and pop in there every once in a while and give Chase a hard time. I can't always make it because we have swim meets and stuff going on, but when I can, I try and pop in and give him a hard time. Go check that video out if you want to see what that looks like, though. Chase, throw a link over to the video. You know how this goes. You got to throw the plug in there. So
he's a mod. Put your plug in.
Chase is a mod for everybody. We got to have Chase as a mod. so throw that link over there so everybody can go check that out when they get a free minute after we're done here or whenever. I don't even care if you go watch it while you're here. Make sure you go check that out when you get a minute. Towley, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I kind of think that maybe I've told too much about myself between Willie Nelson and Cypress Hill and Towley.
You're getting all the pothead pops.
I think that might say something about me. I mean, just maybe that says something about me, but whatever. So Adidas came out with a Towley Adidas. It was the shell toes. All of y'all know that I have an obsession with shell toes. They had a Towley shell toe Adidas. I tried to buy this. This thing sold out on me. It was like $150. Now they're selling for like $300, $400, $500. So once it sold out on me, I said, no problem. I'll just roll over to the StockX and I'll buy one real quick. And they wanted like $250 for it. I was like, yeah, nope. I'll never own it at that price. But there is a Towley Adidas shell toe out there. They also made Kenny. They also made Cartman. They also made Stan. So there's all of those kind of rolling around out there. If you're an Adidas fan, go check them out. I love shell toes. I just love shell toes. But Towley is a really cool one. I don't know. Whoa, $3.99?
Samurai Jack. I know nothing about Samurai Jack.
I don't know anything about Samurai Jack, but for $3.99, if you do know something about Samurai Jack, that's a steal. I mean, that's got to be a steal.
Holiday figure's cool.
I don't know about the Hydro Dip. I'm with you on that. I'm not super fan of it.
It's hard. I get it's a deal, but I can't do it.
We got another The Game. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, I mean, there it is at $14.90, $14.49. Why do they do stupid numbers like that? Do you know?
Mm-mm.
Why do we have to have a stupid number? This one is the one that came with the pen.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, I'm not 100% like against the pen. I'm not 100% for it either. It is an Amazon exclusive. I would imagine that it's selling for more than $7.99 though.
It's
Is
Hawkeye
this is
again.
from the Toy
That's
Story,
Toy
right?
Story. That's Benson. Yeah, that's from Toy Story 4.
This is the evil puppet, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, yes and no, but yeah, he was made as the evil, made out to be the evil puppet throughout most of the movie.
What do you mean throughout most of it? I mean, it is the evil puppet, right?
He is, but he was like the bodyguard for the one chick from the antique store. But once she finally got her voice box, they all became kind of nice and whatever.
Yeah, I guess I didn't. I guess I don't remember that much of it. I do remember this Toy Story though.
I don't care for that
Oh,
Toy Story, to be honest with you.
this was a 2019 fall convention exclusive.
Hey, if you're sticker shopping,
Yeah, I mean, if you're sticker shopping, that's like the grail of sticker shopping, right? I mean, that's one of them that you're never going to get again. So this is from the Shawarma scene. This is Hawkeye. We've now seen 2 of them. So we've seen the Hulk,
we've seen
and
3 of
now
them. We've seen 3 of them.
we've seen 3 of them so far. So I mean, I guess they're going to have the whole set of these guys on there, so you can go pick those up. I see Chase is hitting that Donut Life up. Give us a shameless plug on Donut Life.
Oh, if you want to be able to help support the channel, whether you like Disney, whether you like Funkos, help support the channel by hitting that join button. Become a Donut Life member.
All right, so I'm going to try and say this. It's called
Sanrio.
Gudetama,
Gudetama, something like
Gudetama, Gudetama. This is from. All right, so there's a couple of cartoons out there that Funko has made me go look at, and this is one of them. I'm going to save you from wasting 3 minutes of your life. Don't YouTube it. Don't go look at it.
This is the egg. This is the egg thing.
It's the
what this is.
Dumbest cartoon you're ever going. Well, not the dumbest. They've had another one that was dumber. That was that bear that like kills things. They've had a bear that was dumber than this one, but this is one of the dumbest cartoons you're ever going to Google or you're going to YouTube. So just save yourself from wasting 3 minutes of your life. Don't waste the 3 minutes of your life. I'm helping you now because I've already wasted mine.
Cool.
I can never get those 3 minutes back. It's 3 minutes of my life that I will never receive back.
I dig the merchandise. I'm not horrible with that. I think
well, here's the problem. Here's the problem with them is just what you said. When I actually have this Gudetama.
There's supposed to be an egg because I remember they in Japan out here in Epcot they had like this whole fried egg thing and they have them all in different positions.
They had a Hot Topic exclusive. I have it over there somewhere, or maybe I sold it. I think I sold this thing for like $60. I'm pretty sure I did. Anyways, I picked it up from Hot Topic. I said, "Well, this is really cool." Really cool. Like I looked at it and I said, well, I've got to find out what this is. So I got home, I searched it on YouTube. 3 minutes of your life you're never going to get back. So don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. The merchandise is super cool, and I think that's where they got you. They got you because the merchandise is super cool.
Oh, merchandise is super cool.
That's where they got you.
I think the merchandise is cooler than the actual cartoon.
It's a lot cooler than the actual cartoon. Don't go see this. We've already talked about 11. I have a feeling that we're about to run out here soon, though. So we have.
Wait, is that a Lost Boys 2-pack?
This one's Captain.
Oh, there's Steve Rogers.
This one is Cap. Yes, they didn't discount him quite as much though. He's $19.49, so he must be selling better than the rest of them. Some more of your Pokemon stuff. This is
Lost Boys. $40 still seems like a lot for that.
Whoa. To me, that seems like a whole lot.
Yeah, that's a lot for that.
I'd probably pass on that one if I was you. Yeah. The B-15's an Amazon exclusive. It's pretty cool. Well, I know where this is from. This is Loki.
Yep.
This is cooler than cool now. This is really cool. If you'll see on her helmet, you can see that she's got the hash marks on her helmet.
How many variants she's got?
How many variants she's already collected, which is really cool. Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
And that sticker's cool because she smacked the shit out of Loki with it.
She smacked shit out of Loki, but it's $7.99. That's a pretty good deal. I could see you picking that one up, especially if you're a Loki fan. The Witch Hunter, I know nothing about. Oh, check this one out now.
They have a 6-pack. Now that might be. I remember when those came out, everyone was up in arms with how they were doing it. But I'd pay $48 for 6 pops.
$48 for the 6 of them. I really don't think is that bad. I mean,
that's a decent deal.
I could see you getting behind that one. I mean, I really don't. I'm not getting behind it because I don't like those pops, but it's okay. I know no clue who Jordan
Black
Peele is.
Cauldron, that's a good set right there.
What is this? It's
You don't
what
remember
He-Man stuff?
Black Cauldron was a a Disney movie that came out in the I'd like to say the early '90s. It was around the time that Bob Eisner first came into the picture, and it was supposed to be a really like state of the art type of movie. It was a horrible flop. It's got a cult type following to it now. But yeah, Black Cauldron. It's actually for a Disney cartoon. It's actually kind of creepy. To be honest with you, it's got some real kind of creepy aspects to it. But this one, especially being the two, these are the two main characters with the villain and of course the hero. This is cool. And that's a summer exclusive, 2019 summer exclusive. That's a good buy right there.
That dude looks creepy though.
Oh, the Horn King, yeah.
I mean, what's up with those red dots in his eyes?
It was deemed as at one point as one of the scariest Disney cartoons ever made.
What is it, like satanic or something?
It's got some satanic type elements to the Black Cauldron, yeah.
It really does. What were they like going after in that? That doesn't even seem like something Disney would do.
They went off the rails with that. And now it may have been good, but there was a after Eisner went in, he put a new director in for movies, and he ended up screwing it up. He took a whole bunch of stuff that should have been in there, and but I think it could have been a lot better than it was. But yeah, that I may pick up. That's actually a great price.
So the 1349 is not bad. There's
Being
a lot of
the 2019 summer convention.
There's a lot of the stuff that we've kind of been scrolling through, and I've kind of just been flipping through, and we've been kind of casually talking about. But I think that what we're missing in some of this is like the 2019 like fall convention, right? Or the 27. This stuff's old. I mean, so even if it's not worth $1,000 today, 5 years from now, I mean,
what number is that Black Cauldron?
5 years from now, that could be a pretty impressive price. I mean, so it's going to be number. Let's pull this one up right here. They don't have a number on it.
It just says 2-pack.
It just says 2-pack. So I mean, you could just look it up by what it is. So it's the Tran and Horn King. I mean, it's going to be up there. I mean, it's going to be more than what they have there. We have I have no clue what this thing is. Whatever.
That Black Cauldron 2-pack right now is currently selling for about $28.
I mean, so you could double your money. I mean, so there's that, right? Ooh, this Funkoverse I might actually buy. The Nightmare Before Christmas at $14. I mean, look, that's a steal. So that thing's regular $40.
And Oogie doesn't have the weird crotch look.
Everything Nightmare Before Christmas is super, super, super collectible. The Seinfeld, the Kramer, that's a pretty good deal. I would pay that for it. I think we've seen the Hawkeye already.
Yeah.
Count Dracula, that's a good one. Apex, whatever.
I like that Mickey, but to me, 17 is not a much of a deal.
I think is it vaulted?
Yeah, it's a vault series.
Oh,
that's what they're calling it.
I don't know. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Treasures from the Vault. I like, as far as an art series, that one I do kind of like, because it had more of like almost kind of like a fireworks type of look to it. But yeah,
I think that's what they were going after.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
It's not worth it yet. That's still too high.
I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. The WonderCon 2020
price, although it's DC.
Captain Atom's never going to go up in price. He's probably worth less than that, to be honest. I don't know what it was with Captain Atom, but he didn't hit on all cylinders. This is some of their crazy games that they came out with. I still haven't played those. If you played those, how about throw us a comment over there and tell us if they're any fun or not. We have some more Pokemon.
Pokemon. There's lots of Pokemon.
I think this list is still going. It is still going.
More gingerbread.
They have a god awful amount of pops.
Yeah, I would definitely. I mean, and they keep adding stuff because it's gone up since I looked at it earlier, and it's definitely gonna look at hard. What is that? A hard stack? Collectible assemble acrylic. That's not a bad. I mean, that's only 20% off, but
I don't know exactly what I would put in there, so I don't know. I'm gonna kind of just scroll through some of these, and as we see stuff that stands out like this, say something to me. This Superman's a steal.
oh, the Samurai Superman.
Yeah, at $6.99, you can't go wrong. I mean, there's no going wrong at $6.99 on the Superman. This is one of the coolest Supermans they've made, along with the Samurai Batman and the Samurai Robin. Super
Okay,
cool.
those are very creative. I will give it to that.
That was this super cool DC pops. Those are super cool. That mansion game's pretty cool.
Imposter Spider-Man.
What is this? They're both the same.
They were supposed to look the same. It was the imposter. Look at the box. Look at the box.
What do you mean?
Spider-Man versus Spider-Man. The imposter Spider-Man.
But they're the same Spider-Man.
One of them's the real Spider-Man. One of them's a fake Spider-Man.
No. They're both the real Spider-Man. They're both.
One's real, one's fake.
No. What do you mean?
You just can't tell them apart.
They're both the same. Funko fooled y'all on that one. Funko got you.
Yes, they sold you two of the same exact pop.
They sold you two of the exact same pop.
It's a setup for it. There, it's imposter Spider-Man.
There's a setup for it. Yeah, they set you up. They set you up to take your $40. I like that. Oh my god. Well, I think
it's based off an old comic scene.
They'd have to give me a really, really steep discount to make me want to buy that one. 23% discount is not enough. No. I think to make you want to get that one. I think that we're starting to kind of.
Yeah, I think we're starting to double up some stuff.
Yeah, I think we're starting to kind of get out of them, but y'all get the point.
But yeah, you guys go check out Prime Days. They keep adding stuff up. This is a good opportunity to. There's things you are holding off for a long time. There's a good opportunity to get some of those older items at a good price.
You
Amazon Prime, so you can get 2-day shipping.
You were going to make an announcement.
Oh yeah,
you were going to talk about.
But I still got a bone to pick. And I am still going to put this up real quick because I think we still got some good votes here. Real quick, I want to go through these one more time. If you guys are new at coming in, I've got brand new logo items. I want y'all to vote on inside there. There's only been 10 votes so far. This one, if you like this one, vote yes. If you like this one, vote no. And if you like this one, vote maybe. So let me know what you think. I still got a lot of choices to make on this, but let me know what y'all think. Anyways, so I came up with an idea that it's not really, to be honest with you, it's not really so much of a bone to pick with Pop the Chaos. I go on there and I harass them. Typically, anytime I see the show, I go there and harass them quite a lot.
You remember when we used to do this all the time? Do you remember when we used to get in messages with each other and we would write sentences out together? I'd write a word, you'd write a word.
I think we did that to JKL a bunch.
I'd write a word, you'd write a word until we made the whole sentence.
But yeah, so I go in there and harass them quite often, and they're a great group of people. I don't even know who all the podcast, but I typically will see Laz there. I will see Chase, Bearded Barbarian, JKL, Feds Frequency, Pop Teat. So I'm issuing out a challenge from WayneTech to Pop the Chaos. Now, here's the thing: there's only 2 of us, and there's like friggin' 20 of you guys. So this is where the challenge comes in. We are going to challenge you guys to a comic trivia. Okay, I'm going to recruit my good friend JB.
Oh, okay. Look, I thought you just lost this one.
No, hold on. I haven't gotten to it yet. I'm going to recruit, and I haven't even told him about this yet, but I'm going to hit him up and get his idea. I'm going to recruit JB to host this event.
I don't think so.
When it'll be, I'm not sure yet. It'll be coming up soon, but we got to get their challenge back from when they do their show this week. Loser, absolute loser. Here's what you have to do if you lose this trivia challenge. The losing team must do Sprite and Banana challenge.
Hold up. Did you say that you were recruiting JB to host, or you were recruiting JB to help us?
I'm recruiting JB to host, so he's going to do the questions.
I hope that you're going to get a list of the questions
Now,
beforehand.
I don't know.
Thank you, Simon.
I think you know what I'll do. I'm gonna change this up actually, because I know not everyone's big into the comic book stuff like that. I will find a special host. Now, as far as what the trivia is going to be based upon, if you guys take this challenge, we will discuss what the trivia topic will be and go from there. We'll make it fair for everybody because I may be big into comics, but a lot of them aren't solid on that. So I'll make it fair. We'll throw out a topic that everybody's good with, and we will find a good guest host to do this. And we'll tell you guys in the next couple weeks whether we do it on WayneTech. Actually, no, because I'm issuing the challenge, it's going to be on WayneTech in a couple weeks at some point.
So let me see if I got this right. I'm going to recruit a ringer to take my place.
No, this is WayneTech.
You're going to get JB to host it, and we're going to beat them at a comic trivia.
Well, no, I backtracked that. We may not do comic trivia. We're gonna do a topic in which everybody agrees upon. Now, here's the only key to this.
All right.
The only key to this, though. There's only 2 of us. Again, there's like 20 of them over at Pop the Chaos.
Oh no, Chase. I'm claiming Yesy Lou.
Y'all have to. Y'all have to.
You have JKO.
Come up with your top. Oh shit, they got JKO. Human fact checker in himself.
Yes. No, I get one.
So I don't know how we do this. Chat, how do we do this? There's 2 of us. There's so many of them. If they have 6 people against 2 people, it's not really going to be fair by any means. So I would say that they're going to have to pick they're going to have to do some sort of challenge between them to find out who's going to face us.
That's a great idea. That's exactly what they should do. So
they have to do a challenge on their show to find out which 2 people are going to take on us.
That sounds like a great idea. Y'all should do a challenge to figure out who's going to beat us. Sounds like a great idea. Great idea. That's what I'm talking about. I got Chris. We got this.
Challenge has been issued. Take it if you wish. If you guys are cowards, then it's stated now that Pop the Chaos is afraid. So we're throwing that out there now. So just saying,
I can't wait to see you do the Sprite banana challenge
on camera. Must do the banana Sprite challenge.
He said,
I haven't been paying attention to any of the chat, basically.
2 people do the wolves. All right.
Does she want our group to turn on each other? No, I want you guys to turn on each other. I want you guys to have a challenge to see who faces us.
Sounds like a great idea. Let me know when that's all worked out. Man, this has been a great show. Don't forget to check out Amazon Prime Days. You've got to pick up some of these Funko Freddy Purge masks. I mean, at some point, yeah, you do. You absolutely do. There's only here. I want you to think about this for a second, though. So it's an SDCC exclusive, right? And they say that it's limited to 3,000. Do we think that it's 3,000 with the con sticker and the shared label, or do we think it's 3,000 in the con label and 3,000 and in the shared label?
No, I think it's 3,000 total. I don't think we can actually manufacture more than that.
I don't. I say that it's 6,000 of them in the United States, and then it's another 6,000 of them in Europe.
No, possibly.
I mean, so I say it's going to be a grand total of 12,000. They're hiding that from us because here's my thing, right? You've been to big conventions, right?
Yes.
Big conventions normally, I would imagine C2E2 that I'll be going to next month, by the way. I go to it every year. I would imagine that in any day, if you look at my last year's video as we're all standing in line, I bet there is 2,000 people in front of me in this great big open room waiting to get in the doors. Sooner they're waiting to open the doors. I bet there's 2,000 people in front of me. That's not counting all the people that were behind me, all the people that were coming. I bet stuff like San Diego Con probably has 10,000 people roll through there in one day. One day. You can't tell me that they don't sell out of that at the con.
Oh yeah.
And then they managed to have some left over to sell online. You cannot tell me that with a straight face that they didn't sell 3,000 of them at the convention. I'll never believe it. I'll never believe it.
It's hard to say. I mean, was it San Diego Con? Comic-Con is actually not this weekend. I believe it's next weekend after that.
The 27th,
yeah. So it's the end of the month. So I mean, they could bring it out during then and probably sell a whole bunch from there. I mean,
it's limited. So it's a limited piece, 3,000 run. It's a San Diego Con. It's going to have the sticker on it and everything. I mean, I don't know where they're going to put the sticker. Maybe on his eyeball or something. I don't really know. I don't know where they're going to put this stupid sticker on him. But this is a real officially announced Funko product that's really going to happen. I'm definitely going to pick some of them up, and this is why I'm going to pick them up. So I want y'all to hear me out now. If I can get everybody together, I'm going to do some kind of Riley, some kind of Make-A-Wish, some kind of something. We're going to get a bunch of these. We're going to put them on a wall. We're going to take some squirt guns. We're going to load them up with paint. Then we're all going to blast these masks. And then each one of us is going to sign one of them. And that one that we sign will go up for auction. Every one of them will go up for auction. And then all of the money, not $1 of it, not $2 of it, every single dollar that is made will go to one of those organizations. Every single dollar. And I will throw it up on
Very
Whatnot.
Creative. I like it.
I will throw it up on Whatnot as a fundraising thing so that they take the money and directly put it into that account. I don't have to do any of it. All I do is put it on there, and then they take the money, I ship it to you, and they send it directly to the foundation. That is what I'm going to do if we can manage to get enough people together. That is one of the things that I would like all of us to do. I think that will be a lot of fun. And then look, we can all sign each one of them, however it is we want to do them, get them out to y'all. I think that's super fun. Will be a lot of fun. So when I said that I'm going to buy 10 of them, I was being completely honest. If I can get my hands on 10 of them, I'm going after 10 of them. They won't look like that we're done, though. I promise you that it won't be some scary purge mask that you're afraid to sleep.
And I'm going to say by next summer, if we're going to do this, if you're getting 10 of these, I'm going to go and this is a probably very, very tough goal to go by, but I'm going to say by the time we do this next summer, I'm going to put myself a goal of having 10,000 subscribers.
I might be at 2,950.
It's a very, and I don't think it'll happen, but hey, I'm going to set a goal to try to get 10,000 subscribers by the time we do this next year.
Let me tell you something that's still really crazy. So I'm still the only person I know that goes up by 7 or 8 subscribers a day, and then down by 10, and then down by 10 every day. Every day I manage to do this. So I mean, it's
I go through ups and downs. I'll go up for a little bit, like when I did a lot of the Disney cruise stuff. I went up, and then I'll drop back down. I'll go up, and then I don't know. I think it all depends on what's going on and how people are feeling at the time. And then all of a sudden I'll get another big bump, and then it's a back and forth game. But
quit subscribing and unsubscribing. Jesus, y'all are killing me. What do you got going on this week?
This week I've got the new video dropping tomorrow. I think I set it for tomorrow evening. So look forward to that. I've got Food and Wine starts this Thursday. I'm probably going to be out at Epcot. I'm going to try to get some reservation to get out there Friday and go enjoy it. I may stay tuned because if you haven't hit those post notification bells, definitely hit those. Because I may go live for Food and Wine. I may vlog it. I'm not sure. I may not even decide till I get there. So keep an eye for that. And then of course every Sunday you're gonna get new 5 minutes of Disney. Usually drops around noontime. So look forward to that. Other than that, I don't know. We'll be back next week, and we'll see if Pop the Chaos has the cojones.
Do you think they're not gonna take that challenge?
I think they're afraid.
They're not gonna take that challenge. Bearded Barbarian.
Barbarian's gonna come up with some excuse to not.
He did that bamboozled. He did that bamboozled, and I don't think he ever recovered. I mean, I don't think you ever recovered from that bamboozle.
Oh, and guys, thank you very much for helping with the vote. The information, I still got to make this decision. The information does help me. So far, the first one I showed out has gotten the most votes tonight. But I will still be throwing things out there. So definitely thank you for helping me out with that. I'll probably be making a decision over the next week or so. So I'll put some sort of post on YouTube community when I decide which one I'm going to go with. So other than that, thank you guys all for coming, hanging out with us, and having fun, and letting us vent. Sometimes it's just a very good venting platform.
I mean, sometimes you have to, though, right?
Sometimes you got to.
Sometimes you just have to. Sometimes you got to vent.
So we thank you all for coming on by. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button, and always enjoy your night.
Have a good weekend, guys. Weekend. Have a good week, guys. Whatever we say. Have a good one.
Whatever day you got.
Whatever day it is.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Sometimes the easiest things to do take the longest amount of time to get done. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that, but before we get out of here real quick, guys, don't forget to go check our channel memberships out. These are both very new features to Mr. Techbot and myself, but we're both very proud that we have made it to this point. So go check out our memberships. The link should be down in the description below. If it's not down in the description below, you should be able to go to any one of our videos and it'll be down in the description below. So make sure you go check that out. It's super cool, fun way to get interactive with the channel. You'll get some really cool icons, some really cool emojis you can drop over in that super chat. You can drop over there in that chat so that you can flex on everybody a little bit. And don't forget that any and all super chats will go down in the description after this video is over. Give us 15, 20, maybe even 30 minutes to get it down in there. I mean, we might not be able to do it right away. We've got to eat dinner and still hang out with our family, but we truly appreciate all of you guys, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Have a good one.